Surprise, surprise. I'm back.
Everybody just calm down. Count.
What is up, everyone? My name is Gino, aka GD Investments, and I haven't posted on here for probably over a year. And I'm finally back, so my content's going to be so much better than the last time, and I'm ramping up content for 2023. I'm getting started here in 2022, but 2023, it's my mission to provide you the best value as possible. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, and let's get right into it. I'm not going to waste any time. Supply and demand zones and how to find the bigger move. Now, this is a topic you don't want to miss out on, so make sure you watch all the way to the end, and I'm going to be showing you a real life example from today trading in the stock market. The charting basics. When looking for supply and demand zones, you are looking for areas on the chart where the stock has made a significant move to the upside or downside. We are looking for where institutions are moving the price, not retail traders. Retail traders will not make a big move like institutions and hedge funds will, so keep that in mind. The order of operations is very simple. First, we need to find a significant move. Next, we need to plot the zone. And lastly, we need to trade and execute that zone. The reason why I'm even stating this is because this is the most important part of the process. We need to find the significant move, plot it, and execute it. That's how we're going to make our money. Why do zones work? It's pretty self-explanatory, and I've already said it before, but institutions have limit orders set from before. So basically, when price action enters that zone, the theory is that institutional orders are going to be filled, reversing the price, pushing it the opposite direction. Now that we have the basics down, I'm going to be showing you guys how I found my zones today and how I traded correctly. All right, here we are looking at the Amazon chart. This is the stock I traded today, and this was my only trade, a great trade. I'm going to show you exactly how to find these zones and execute them. Let's look at this chart, right? We can see we have clear supply up here and clear demand down here. Now, how do I mark these zones, and what exactly is going through my mind to find these exact points of supply and demand? Well, let's erase these zones so we can clear them and draw them together. First, I want to state you can use the 15-minute time frame, 30-minute time frame, hourly time frame, 4-hour, daily, whatever you like. Right now, I'm using the 30-minute time frame, and this is what worked for me. As we can see, Amazon made a move all the way up to $91.40. And we've seen this big rejection down, and then it had a huge move to the downside. These are the moves that you're looking for because it's a significant move, right? So how do we chart this zone? Basically, we're going to go from the top wick high of this candle to the bottom body of this candle. So this is what the zone will look like. Finding the demand zone on this chart is a little more tricky, but nonetheless, we were able to execute and find the zone fairly simple in my opinion. So diving deep on this, we see a low of 87.48. Now, I was looking for these zones pre-market today, so I use all past history as data, and I really want to dial in on every day's price action instead of just one day. So looking at this low, we consolidate, we push up, we don't push past it, right? We don't break this low. So this is a good sign that there's some demand down in this area. Now the next day, we see a big candle wick all the way down in the same area, but buyers push it immediately back up, and we see it again the next day. So my initial thought was, hey, I'm going to go from this low, and I'm going to go from this candle wick down and use that as my demand. And that's what I did. So I drew this demand out. Let me change the color of this demand really quickly so you can see. So here we have set supply and demand. Now, price action opened up around $89 on Amazon today, and we've seen a sharp push down, and then we've seen an entry of the zone. Now, I trade these zones looking at the 5-minute and 15-minute time frame. So when I was looking at the 5-minute time frame, we can see this was a pitch perfect zone. I mean, it couldn't have gotten any better. We touched this zone, we had a hammer candle on the 5-minute show up, and we pushed up ever since. So this is exactly why supply and demand is one of the best strategies out there. There was a limit order set in this zone. Buyers immediately bought up this candle and pushed the price back up. I was green this entire trade. I had no red, and it was a pitch perfect trade. Not every trade is going to happen this way. There's going to be losers too, but this is just the example I'm showing you for today. And fortunately for me and Team Bull, we caught this to the upside. Now, where do I exit this trade? You know, ideally, I would like to go from demand to supply. That's the ideal scenario. That just doesn't happen all the time. So what I did was I used support and resistance to find key areas on where I should exit this trade. My first trim was at 89.58, and that was because that was the pre-market high. So when I say trim, that means I cut off 50% of my position. And my last trim was at $90.30, which was the previous trading day high. I know you're thinking in your mind, like, is trading this simple? The short answer is yes, but the long answer is no. And the reason why is because many traders actually fail to have a trading plan because these zones don't work every time. No strategy in the stock market works every time. You need a proper trading plan. And here's what I'm going to do for you. If you get this video over 100 likes, I'll be posting my exact trading game plan, how I enter these trades, how I exit these trades, how I plan to exit these trades if the trade goes wrong, and all of the stuff that needs to go through your mind before you even enter the trade. So make sure to hit that like button and just keep supporting my channel. Next video will be dropping soon. Thank you guys. Much love. Peace.